Y'all ready for this? We're about to do a super quick voiceover of a day in my life, which turned into 3 different days. Ready, set, go. Had a cup of coffee, watched my dog drinking his water, put on some dress pants because, yep, you guessed it, I had to teach that day. I also had to choose which sweater to wear, and I magically put it on my body. Dang, I look good. Then I quickly packed up my laptop because I was teaching high school and I like to get extra work done while I'm teaching. And here's a really quick video of me doing just that. Put together my CSA policies and then I got in the truck. I just finished teaching at high school, and I usually teach middle school, but today I was in high school. And a kid stopped me and asked if I wanted to donate blood because the seniors today are donating blood and I could still sign up as a senior. And so I looked him in the eye and said, well, I'm a teacher, so this is awkward, and kept walking. I'm sure one day looking younger than I actually am will be nice, but it's really annoying when my high school students think that I'm in high school. What's up? It's Saturday. Now here's the thing. I kind of kept working yesterday and then also kind of stopped. And now I am lacking all motivation because I'm super tired, so it's pretty cool. So here's the situation. Being a farmer in Michigan means that you have like a growing season and then you have winter where your body does nothing for like a really long time. And so at the beginning of the season, I am like really struggling to physically get back into my pants. No, to get back into the amount of like energy that I had last summer. So I got home from teaching yesterday and took like a million hour long break, and then I finally went out and started like half the seeds that I needed to start in the hoop house, but not all of them, and that was pretty much my entire evening. I was so stinking tired I couldn't do anything. So hopefully I get more done today. I put on a sweatshirt because it was really cold, went out to the hoop house and began to fill up this flat to plant some lettuce. If you guys want to see in the future a video of how I do planting with other kinds of things where I use my soil blocker, comment below and let me know. But for now, I was planting lettuce and this is how I do it. The only reason why is because I tried it on a whim last year and it worked super duper well. So again, this is just the method that I use for lettuce. But
get out of here.
Oscar. Basically, I fill up a flat with a bunch of soil, and this is one of those weird flats that I was using before that basically I trash picked. Well, not basically, I literally trash picked it. And so my new flats that I actually paid for don't have those weird plastic pieces in the middle, but you work with what you got. Anyway, I make these little trenches with my finger. They're not super, super deep, but they're deep enough. Yeah, anywho. Next, I grab out my seeds, and today I was planting buttercrunch among a bunch of other things, but here's a really cool effect of me trying to focus on the seeds. Yeah, I don't even know. Anyway, poured some out into my hand, pick them up with my very dirty fingertips that I kind of tried to wipe off, and plant them in little trenches. The density that I plant at is not super important because basically they just sprout as they're able to. Anyway, that didn't make any sense. I grabbed some vermiculite. If you guys have never heard of vermiculite, it's basically this super cool stuff. It's a mineral. It's mined in like, well, I actually don't remember where it's mined, so I'm not even going to bother trying to say. But anyway, it is a mineral, and it does really, really well with retaining water, but it's really super duper lightweight, if I didn't mention that already. Anyway, I use it to cover up the seeds that I just planted in the soil. The reason why it's super good for lettuce especially is that because it's so lightweight and I can sprinkle it really lightly, it allows light to get through. And in case you didn't know, lettuce seeds actually need light in order to germinate, unlike a lot of other seeds. So anyway, then I go ahead and make a label so I don't forget what's what, which I have been notoriously bad at in the past. But I'm getting a lot better at it now. Then I go ahead and stick the label in the tray and put the tray on a shelf, but not necessarily in that order. And then hope that it gets enough sunlight to actually survive. And then I do a happy dance, yeah. And then this is me trying really desperately to get a cool thumbnail, but I just can't decide on the facial expression to make. But also, look at my plants. They are so stinking cool. I love my plants so much. This is me being a freaking weirdo Do you ever take way too long of a break and then you completely lose all motivation and you're just like, well, I guess I'm not getting any work done today. Well, guess what? Not today. Because I just took way too long of a break. But now I'm out of breath. I'm gonna get my stuff together and I'm gonna go to work. Bye. So in case you didn't know, Michigan sucks, and even though it is late April and I was wearing shorts and a tank top the other day, it's gonna freaking snow tonight. Anyway, I'm putting up row cover, partially to shield the kohlrabi little transplants from the frost situation, but also partially because they're brassicas and the struggle is real with brassicas. In case you didn't know, those cute little white butterflies that fly around all spring long lay larvae on all the leaves and they just munch, munch, munch it all gone. And then I get nothing. So, since I'm organic, I use these babies to just keep them off in the first place. And then I don't gotta kill no one. Cool. Here I go, trying to pull the floating row cover over the row.
No.
I did it! I also had to cover up the lettuce so that it wouldn't die in the frost. And then I admired my grandparents' really creepy bathroom because we had to go over to their house to fix the raspberry plants, which was our Christmas present to them. And yeah, life was really crazy. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. It was super quick. Actually, it was kind of long, but the voiceover was really fast. Go grow something.